This is Dr. Julian Hunt. How are you doing? All right. So I am just going to discuss. This is a Hammond B2. For those of you who play the organ, you know this is not B3 because you don't see the tabs over here on the right side. I just had this converted to a B3. So it's went from a B2 to B3. And that's using this TREK II Percussion. Model number is TP, as in Paul, TP-2B. Kind of a tongue twister there. But anyways, I just wanted to explain how this works. So the first thing is you have the volume levers. So for the second harmonic, third harmonic, and the fifth harmonic, as you pull it towards you, it gets louder. So that is definitely different from a B3 because you don't have that flexibility, you know. You know. Also, you have the second harmonic, you have the third harmonic, which is on the B3, and you have an added fifth harmonic. The fifth harmonic is not on the B3. So, me personally, I don't use the fifth since it's not on the real thing. But hey, if you like it, go for it. So, this is what it sounds like. I'm going to back off on it. Now, the other thing about the TREK II that I like is that you can combine the harmonics at the same time. You don't have that on the B3, so I'm just going to mix them all up. You know, you can mix them up. And then, of course, you have your fast and your slow as well. For this example, I'm just going to set it kind of Baptist here, you know, and, you know. As you'll notice here, what I just did here is this is another difference with the TREK II system is that on your B3, notice here, this last drawbar works. That's different. Okay. All right. Actually, let me turn this all the way off. So notice there's no volume coming through. On the B3, there would be volume here, but it comes through on the last drawbar. So between the TREK II system and an original B3, these are swapped. So, which is kind of actually nice to have this for your percussion versus this not being off. So again, with a B3, you can have percussion through these first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drawbars. But on a TREK system, it looks like this configuration where you're going to get that percussion sound when you're on the B preset. So that is something that's a little bit unique. Again, especially for the jazz guys out there, depending on what you use for your solo setting, this could be advantageous. But I would say those are the three things to know about the TREK II system. The first being that you can mix the second, third, and fifth harmonic. The second thing is the fifth harmonic is there because that's not on the original B3. And then number 3, just be aware that these drawbars are switched as far as which one does not work. So as long as you remember those 3 things, you should be fine, just fine with the TREK II Percussion TP-2B converter here. Conversion kit. It runs about $300 on the TREK II site. Shout out to Rich Simon, one of the new techs in our area that put it in for me. and of course to the Chicago Organ Company for helping me get this organ working. And I think that's about it. I'll play for a second and then we'll go from there. So.